What is up, y'all? It's your favorite producer, Ron. Got the recipe, and today we're cooking up some R&B and neo-soul with Addictive Drums 2. If you haven't checked out Vintage Dead drums, then this is the video for you. Let's get it. As always, if you like content like this, hit me with a like, leave a comment, and if you really like it, subscribe to the channel. Let's get it. All right, so I don't have anything on my screen right now. I do have some plugins queued up, but I haven't created anything yet. But what I really want to show you guys is how I use Addictive Drums 2 in my workflow and how you can seamlessly integrate it into yours, especially with using Vintage Dead. So before we put these drums down, gotta lock in a melody. I'm using Addictive Keys, and the preset I'm using is called Studio Grand H Strings, which sounds amazing. Sounds great. Keys sound great. Let's put a bass line down. My bass line of choice will always be, until a better plugin is made, the Rickenbacker bass from Native Instruments. All right, keep it simple. So let's start out with the first preset, Tight Kit. So one of the things that I enjoy the most about Addictive Drums is that it's very responsive. So when I hit a drum, I can get the very accurate accent. Super responsive drums. Them changes. Sounds familiar, huh? This is awesome. Sounds really good. Overheads, hi-hat, snare. You can also come into kit and really dial in how you want things to sound. So let's tie this clap to it, to the snare. Let's do a single, double, or a triple. What were y'all thinking? Let's do a single. And we can turn up here. Triple clap. Woo! So many cool things to do in here. You've got edit window where you can control the compression, the EQ. So if you want things to be brighter or darker, you've got the compression and distortion right here. And I usually don't touch these controls because the presets alone sound ridiculous. But if you want to do a deep dive, you can always come in here, turn some noise on if you like that kind of stuff. If you really want that vintage, I guess. You can trigger your kick, gate it if you want. I'm not into that. You got some sends here, or you can go onto your sends effect window and you can change up how you want your EQs, your reverbs, delays, all that good stuff here. Again, I don't touch it because it already sounds really, really good. Let's do it. Let's do a double. I want to get a good feel in there too. Not bad, not bad. Let's put a top melody on top of these keys. All right, and on my top melodies, I love to use the RC20 Retro Color, the goated plugin for the vinyl vintage effect. Turn the wobble up a little bit here. Here we go. I like that. I'm gonna keep that on the second half of it. And then I'm also gonna pull up some more Addictive Keys because I always layer my pianos with a little bit of Rhodes piano for a little bit of effect. Yeah, let's get it. Awesome. I want a little more saturations off my drums. I'm gonna drop on some of this UAD tape. I can even go in and save this preset as them changes, Ron mix, hit save, and now that once I hit save, that change will be in my user presets right here. So many cool presets, so many options, so much customization. The possibilities, I'm either gonna say are endless. You should know what the possibilities are here. All right, y'all, that's our time, and I hope you enjoyed this video. As you can see, with Vintage Dead drums, you can cook up R&B, hip hop, and neo-soul like this. It's all about having the right tools, and this is one you need to add to your production arsenal. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate y'all. Peace. Hey, what's up, y'all? Thanks for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you like what you saw, don't forget to leave a comment, a like, share this video with a friend, and if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to the channel. Peace.